I stopped shooting film when I went to college. In high school, I was mainly into Polaroids, and I was in the process of dabbling with 35mm and 120 by the time I went to UT Austin. Snapshots were mainly what were captured, and they were purely from my own memory. So when you take a photo with your phone, you get that instant gratification of instantly seeing it. And this is kind of the equivalent of the smartphone camera back in the day. And I just really like the ability to have a physical, tangible item once you've taken the photograph. So I haven't actually taken that many since I've been here. And I feel like maybe that's just kind of like adjusting to a new place and getting used to everything. But I mean, I've taken a few, it's just not near as many as I used to. It took a little while, but I slowly started to shoot more and more film in my time at the University of Texas at Austin. Photowalks became a pretty normal thing for me. Were the photos good? No. I mean, some of them were, but I definitely thought they were all right at the time. Well, no, I thought they were pretty great at the time, but you know, you get better as you go. The whole process was less about if the photo was good or not, and more about exploring the campus, practicing photography, and being active. Even though a lot of images never turned out, I was able to explore places on campus that I never would have been in my degree and major. All that being said, I neglected to photograph some of my favorite places while at UT, mainly because they were so same. They were places I always saw, and I took those places for granted. This June, I wanted to go back to UT and reminisce on my time there, walk the campus, do a photo walk or two, and capture some images on my RB67. I wanted to photograph the campus in a proper way and do it justice, in a way that I couldn't have done while I was a student there. So armed with a roll of Cinestill Identity and Portra 800, I went this past June.
1, 2, 3, 4. You won't leave the table, she won't leave your mind. Gotta get out of Ohio, feeling short on time. Eyeball your inheritance, dead stare at the bar. Put back one more, stumble under the stars. We could fly to Ireland, you know I'm good for the ticket. Try to smirk but you're smiling, no, I'll stick with it. Annie, I want you to marry me, we'll wait a few years. I don't mean to frighten you, I just wanna be clear. Drink behind you, wander off to the stairs. $10 for the last game, suck smoke from the air. Man, it cuts like a dull knife when you're young and you're told. It makes sense when you're older, darling, let's get old.
My favorite thing about film photography is that when you take an image, it's capturing a specific location and perspective that can never be reconstructed again. That piece of film is unique to that one moment of time, and a digital sensor can never capture that magic in the same way. The digital sensor is everywhere and nowhere all at once. To revisit an old film roll is to travel back in time to that specific instance, to those memories, to thinking about everything that occurred beyond the frame and before the frame. These images definitely portray UT in a better light, but they still could be better. The great thing about film photography is that you're always learning something new, and there's always a way to better yourself in your photography as you continue going. And a year from now, I probably will look back on these and think, I could do better. And I'll probably go back again and capture more and more photos at my alma mater. All that being said, back in my time at UT, I would have been amazed at these photos had I taken them then. Roll by roll, as I got them back in the day, I was so excited with the progress I was making, and it's cool to see that realized looking back at my old work. All of this makes me really excited for what the future holds for me in photography in 2023 and beyond. I never thought that I'd be so fond of the campus after leaving school. Today, however, I have a deep connection with the 40 acres. It brought me so much joy to be able to go on one more photo walk around the campus. It's so important to photograph the spaces you inhabit, because one day you won't be there. They change, and so do you along the way. Thank you guys for watching another video. I'm really excited with how everything turned out, and maybe I'll look into revisiting other places from my past and discussing them in depth. So if you like it, please give a like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Sing my secret choir, salt my scrapes and sleep tight. Sing my brave acolyte.